Now let me tell you something you may not believe at first, but I promise you, if you put it to the test, you'll prove it for yourself. Wealth, like everything else in your world, springs not from effort, nor from luck, nor from toil, but from one source only: your imagination. Yes, your own wonderful human imagination. I am not speaking of fantasy. I am not speaking of idle daydreams. I speak of an awakened use of the imagination, with feeling. That feeling, that mood, is the secret. You see, money is not a substance out there waiting to be earned or deserved. Number money is a reflection, a shadow cast by your inner state. And so, if you would change the shadow, you must change the source. And the source is your inner assumption. You want to manifest money? Then you must first become the person who already possesses it. You must live in the end. Not tomorrow, not next year. Right now. Let us suppose that you are in financial lack. You don't deny it, you don't fight it, but you refuse to dwell in it. You rise above it by assuming a new state. I am wealthy, you say, but you don't merely say it. You feel it. You walk in it. You sleep in it. You clothe yourself in the mood that would be yours were it already true. Catch the mood. That's what I teach. Catch the mood and let it saturate your being. Feel how it feels to have no concern over money. Imagine the thrill of giving freely, the calm security of paying every bill with ease. Hear your loved ones saying, "You're doing so well. You've come into such abundance." Let that be the atmosphere you breathe. You do not need to figure out how it will happen. The how belongs to the depth of your own being. That is not your concern. You plant the seed through feeling, and your deeper self, your Father, brings it forth. You see, all things exist. The money you desire already is, but it is dormant to you until you awaken it with attention, with feeling, with assumption. You call it forth by becoming one with it in consciousness. You move into the state where it is already done. Let me give you an example. A man came to me once, desperately in need of funds. He said, "Neville, I've tried everything. I've worked, I've begged, I've even prayed. Nothing has come." I asked him, "Have you assumed a state of being prosperous?" He looked confused. I said, "When you lie down to sleep at night, do you drift into sleep feeling poor or feeling rich?" He said, "Well, I feel poor." I told him, "Then that is why. Change your feeling before sleep. Make your last mood before drifting off one of fullness, of gratitude, of freedom, and persist." He returned a few weeks later, changed. He said, "Ian, I did as you said. I imagined myself with more money than I needed. I felt the weight of the bills lifted. I felt the joy of helping my sister pay for her surgery. I even imagined checking my bank account and seeing 5 figures. And something shifted. An idea came. I followed it. The money came." So I tell you, it does not matter your past. It does not matter the conditions. You create from within. You are not a victim of economics or circumstance. You are a creator. Now let me press this upon your mind even more clearly. The world outside, your job, your bank, your bills, is not cause. It is effect. It is the echo of what you are assuming within. Your world is always mirroring you. Not what you want, but who you are. So if you would change what appears, you must change the self that is appearing. You must become the one who already possesses the money, already walks in wealth, already lives the freedom money brings. How would you feel right now if you were already financially free? Not next month. Now catch it. Touch it in imagination. Let that be your prayer. For prayer is not begging. Prayer is union. Prayer is assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Every night before you sleep, fall into that mood. Wrap yourself in it like a warm blanket. As you lie in your bed, see yourself in a different home or in the same home but free of rent. Imagine your wallet thick with bills. Hear your friends congratulating you on your success. Touch it, taste it, feel it, for that feeling is the secret. Let me share with you what I've told thousands. Feeling is the only creative power. Thinking will not do it. Wishing will not do it. But feeling the reality of the state you desire, that will do it. A woman once came to one of my lectures. She had lost everything, her job, her savings, even her confidence. She said, "Neville, I'm tired. I've prayed, but nothing's changing." I asked, "How do you pray?" She said, "I tell God what I need. I tell Him I'm desperate." I smiled gently and said, "That is not prayer. That is worry spoken aloud." I told her, "Tonight, before you sleep, imagine yourself in the state of security. Imagine you just received a large sum. Feel the joy. Feel the relief. Don't explain how it happened. Just dwell in the joy of it." She came back the next week radiant. "Something broke open," she said. "A distant cousin who hadn't spoken to me in years contacted me. He said he had owed my late father a debt and wanted to repay it. Neville, it was exactly the amount I had imagined. Now I ask you, did the cousin bring the money? Number. Her state of consciousness did. Her feeling did. For consciousness is the only reality. You must stop asking how and start dwelling in now, in the now where you already have it. You cannot hold two opposing moods and expect a single harvest. You cannot sow poverty at night and reap prosperity by day. Be not deceived, God is not mocked, for whatever a man sows, that shall he also reap. What are you sowing now this minute? If you are sowing the feeling of "I am rich, I am abundant, money flows to me freely and easily," then life must echo that back to you. It is law, not maybe, not hopefully, law. So take the money you desire, not as a wish, but as a fact. I am in possession of it now, not later, now, and remain loyal to that feeling. Watch as the bridge of incidents unfolds, often in ways the rational mind could never predict. That is the work of your deeper self, your wonderful I am. Now listen carefully. This is the secret behind all secrets. You are not separate from the power that creates wealth. You are that power in expression. You are not merely a vessel, it is you who commands the flow. You are the operant power. God, the only creator, is your own wonderful human imagination. When you say, "I am rich, I am abundant, I am financially free," you are not talking about someone else. You are calling upon the I am that is God, and that I am is within you. So when you claim, "I am wealthy," even if you don't see a single dollar yet, you are invoking the law. And the law responds, not to effort, not to striving, but to assumption. The assumption, when persisted in, hardens into fact. No power in the world can stop the manifestation of the state you consistently dwell in. You don't need permission. You don't need evidence before you believe. You need only belief before you see. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed. That's you. Drop the past. It is nothing. You are not bound by what your bank account said yesterday. You are not limited by what your parents told you about money or what the world taught you to fear. You are free to believe anything you dare to assume. So dare to assume this, that you are rich now, that money comes to you in expected and unexpected ways, that doors swing open for you, that your gifts are well paid for, that money is not your master, you are its joyful director. You use it wisely, freely, and gratefully. Say within yourself right now, "I am wealth, I am abundance, I am financially free." Do not repeat these words as though you're hoping. Say them because they are truth. Truth doesn't ask the world for permission. Truth simply is. Remain faithful to this inner conviction. As often as you can in a day, return to the mood of the wish fulfilled. Don't try to force a thing to happen. You are not the puppet of the world. You are its author. Assume the state that implies the fulfillment of your desire, and let the world rearrange itself. Remember, the money you desire, the freedom you long for, the luxury, the relief, It is already yours if you claim it in imagination. Dwell in the end. Don't think of your desire, think from it. You are not becoming wealthy. You are wealth in motion. You are not attracting abundance. You are abundance expressing itself in time. There is no need to beg. There is no need to chase. There is only the need to feel. So feel now as though your financial breakthrough has already occurred. Let it soak into your being. Let your heart rest in it. Let your imagination feast upon it. And when you rise from this moment, walk as one who is already blessed because you are. Act as one who already possesses the fortune because you do. Think as one who is free because you are. For your assumption, boldly persisted in, will externalize itself in this world of shadows. That's not a hope, it's a promise. So rise now and go in faith. The money is yours. The abundance is yours. The freedom is yours. You imagined it. You felt it. And feeling is the secret.